Hello, gorgeous souls. We have Jules O'Neill here and Kate back with us. And Kate was coming over today to give you a feedback on what happened to her after her last treatment, which I know you've already seen now. But before we do that and go into that, Kate had what we would call a bad mental day yesterday. And before I get Kate to share her experience with you, it really excited me to share this as just us talking at the moment to show you how my work through Women's Wisdom can help you when you have these days. But two, I want to really say these days are normal. I used to sell my work to say you'll get rid of these sorts of days, but you actually don't. You learn to ride with them and you learn to understand them and you learn that they're part of who we are as emotional beings and they don't have to be suppressed or ignored. In fact, when we open up to them, we discover more of who we are, we discover our purpose, and we start to feel more spaces of who we are. And it excites me because when you're willing to go into uncomfortable emotional spaces, you get to feel like I'm feeling now, which is full of excitement. Because I've got Kate here sharing her uncomfortable emotional day, even though we're laughing now. Yesterday for Kate wasn't like that. And I've had these sorts of days that Kate's going to talk to you about my whole life, and I want to share with you that if you're watching this now, you have mentally stressed out days, and they're not days to be ashamed of, or they're not days to be afraid of. In fact, anxiety can soon be your friend, because I believe that anxiety is when we have like the energy of an idea or our creativity find us, but we have negative beliefs inside us that say we can't actually open up to it. Yeah. And so that causes the internal stress. So your anxiety is actually an excitement camouflaged by a negative belief. And that's what the system of Women's Wisdom or body consciousness help you work out and understand. And so when you know that, you just get kind of excited with anxiety rather than fall in a heap with it. And it is part of life. And Kate, over to you. Tell these gorgeous souls about your day yesterday.
Well, I felt when I was right in the middle of it all, I thought if anyone talks to me now, they're going to think I'm a basket case. I felt like I was losing the plot. I forgot everything. I couldn't fulfill simple tasks that were asked of me at work. I just felt shaky, scared, and I ended up getting a parking ticket because I completely forgot about my car, and then tried to have some weird conversation with the guy that was writing my ticket, and then I thought, what am I doing?
Like to get out of it?
I don't know. I was just going, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, yes, fine. And I thought,
here's your ticket.
Yeah, and I think that topped it off. I thought, oh, but then I always think when something like that happens, I start thinking, oh, I'm a bad person. I got a parking ticket. I was careless. And then I started thinking, you know what? Everything that happens like this is a lesson. And I've felt that for many years now. What am I learning from this? Okay, so, and that got me through it. But I went home, I left work, and I literally just crumbled in a pile. And just wanted to stay in bed and put the covers over me.
Yeah, sure.
I was reassured at home and taken care of very well, which was nice. But for me, I saw it as what had come from having the IUD removed. So there was a massive hormone change and a progesterone slump almost, and I thought, well, that's what's going on. But in the middle of it all, when I was at work, although I wasn't mentally present at work, I was trying my hardest, but I couldn't be there. And I was just standing there looking down at something, and I thought, I'm not really meant to be here.
You mean at work?
Yeah. Not just that day, but I thought, this isn't what I'm supposed to be doing. I enjoy it. But it's almost like something came up in me, something creative, and just went, ding, ding, I'm here. I'm here and waiting.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I wanted to capture this, because that's what it actually is.
Yeah.
And then the more we make it about, say, the IUD, which I'm not saying didn't have some sort of effect, but it's actually more if we could visualize it, energy is coming to you because you're freer.
Yes.
You're more open.
Yeah.
And then what you do with that energy inside depends on your belief systems, your knowledge, your self-awareness, all of those things. So that was great awareness that you had. So somewhere in you, you knew it was something kind of bigger than you.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, it felt huge yesterday, and I've never really felt like that. And obviously, I haven't been through these stages in life either. Yet I'm experiencing day by day, you know, getting older and, you know, different family priorities.
Stop there.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I want to stop there because what we're thinking and talking about right now gives us a feeling and a vibration in our body, and that sets up our future.
Yeah.
So if we kind of blame what we're feeling on, if we continue to find a justification outside of ourselves,
Yes.
be it the IUD, be it getting older, you know, be it whatever, we miss out on what's inside of us.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah, that
what
makes sense.
what I want to really do now is, because again, as we said, we're on this journey together. I'm still learning about Kate. You're still learning about Kate. Kate's learning more about Kate than she's ever learned before. So what I'd like to do now is kind of look at yesterday and have a look with the Women's Wisdom System as to what came up.
Fantastic.
And I want you to see, because a lot of the times what can happen when we have these emotional days, we think we have to soothe the emotional stress either through a prescription drug or self-medicate or through drama or internet or food. And what my message is that I'm getting clearer and clearer and sharing with you, if you're watching it, awareness soothes emotional stress. And when you're really aware of the emotional stress, it passes. And our planet, I believe, runs on the power of paradox. So if you really want to feel a happiness of 10, you've got to know and be present in a happiness and in a sadness of 10. And a lot of us avoid those so we don't get these. And then we end up kind of struggling here without a lot of feeling.
Yes. Yes.
And I'm wanting you to know that you have an emotional body and it's there for a reason. So when you are really down, the little light bit, like in our yin yang single, is there's a gift in it somewhere, which is what you were saying. There's a message or a lesson in it somewhere. And you know, one thing that gets me through when I'm really down is, okay, the other side of this is going to be really good.
Yes.
So I can welcome those spaces in, those really uncomfortable emotional spaces. So, gorgeous souls, we'll stop there and then we'll come back and we'll do a process through Women's Wisdom on Kate about what happened yesterday, because the last 2 times Kate's brought something to the table and we've done the process on her about that, which hopefully you've seen by now. If not, have a look. They're on my YouTube channel, on my Facebook page. And now Kate's actually saying, I went through something yesterday.
Yes.
What was it really about? And we're going to get really accurate with what that is and go from there. How does that sound?
Sounds really good, actually.
Ready?
Yeah. I'm ready.
Vanilla
Yes.
bean keen?
Yes.
Great. Okay. I'll talk to you soon, gorgeous souls. Bye.